Let's see, where am I? Okay, this is Freedomizer. My name is Nikki. We're moving into my second hour, which is now, uh, yeah, I'm lost at the moment. Rise above dehumanization. And this was one of the things I was going to be covering is some of the old texts that I've been reading, because, I've been re-looking at them. I've studied it all myself. And, I mean, when I was young, I preached a sermon at 16, and went around the U.S. being taught to be a preacher. And then I found a problem when they told me that when preachers sat there and told me that gays were wrong, and that they actually told me basically that something God did was, he was infallible, whatever. Okay, so you're going to tell me that what you created right there is just wrong because that's what they truly feel in their person and everything. I had big issues with that. So that set me on studying everything else, and I took it as just the same way you take Greek mythology. It was just myth. It was just stories. And now, like, after everything I've been finding, I find that actually a lot of other things are too, and maybe we should relook at all this and see that, when you tell somebody a story, they tend to remember it better than this recitation program that they have in schools today, because I don't remember any of the history lessons, but now that I'm looking back and actually learning for myself and hearing the stories behind it, now those stories are ringing true and making sense. And how do you get people to remember? You tell them stories, just like the parables. Parables have great lessons to them, but that's what you should take them as. And that's how you teach the younger generations, and how stories carry on without being lost is you tell stories, not facts. This happened in 1776, and this happened in, come on, nobody remembers that kind of things. But if you tell them the story and they actually get excited about the events that went on, then yes, the story will move on. So we need to relook at some of these old myths, because Troy was found. A lot of the other things in Iliad have been recently found, The deluge happened across the world, and they find evidence of that on just about every globe, on every society. We need to start relooking at it, maybe not as religion in a story, maybe as a way to tell history. And maybe we should pay attention, because that old thing runs true, those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. And I think that's what's going on now. And so I think that's what's more important, is we need to stop this limiting of our minds and maybe open up to not make the same mistakes, because the world government once destroyed this world after the deluge, and there's proof of that with sites showing radioactive green glass underneath nuclear explosions around the world. 25 sites found so far. And at the same time, the agricultural centers changed. So,
well, and there's a lot of speculation too when it comes to the Great Deluge. If we look at all the myths and stories about it, there's a lot of speculation to why did it happen. What was the cause of it? Under some of the Jewish and Christian beliefs, it's because of, mankind. It was mankind's fault. And then if you look at some of the Enochian literature, it's because, the angels and their fault. Sumerian beliefs, it's because, well, they were just tired. It's like,
but if you combine them and you look at them, that's the thing. People need to stop, limiting themselves to say just the Bible. They need to look at actually the other religions, because if you pay attention to all the old texts, they all have little core pieces that all match. Same stories, slightly different names, but still with same root words.
Right.
Well, hey, everybody, let me take a quick break. Will you stick around, Montre?
Yeah, I can hang on.
Awesome. We'll talk about that. Plus, I've got some files I'll show everybody that shows, the pre-Inca stones showing some of the old Incas actually riding stegosauruses and things that look like brachiosaurs with swords and everything else. So there's some new evidence showing up that maybe we were lied to on a lot of other things, including evolution, and maybe we should really sit there and look at things a little bit clearer. So everybody keep an open mind, and we'll be back in the next few minutes. I'm going to take a potty break, see my boy, and grab a beer. So everybody hold on, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Do you need a break from the church movement and all the conspiracies and your brain feeling a little fried? Well, I want to encourage you to go listen to WMA Network. Go check out their archives. They're doing a great job at spreading the message of God.
Are you wondering about your retirement portfolio? Are you confident your financial advisor is experienced enough to combat climbing interest rates, taxes, and inflation? Stop guessing and go to the expert, Robert Chapman of International Forecaster. When you subscribe to the International Forecaster, you get Robert Chapman's 45 years of experience, concise investment recommendations. Who needs sugar-coated excuses when you can get the hard facts and proven investment leads you can't get anywhere else? Subscribe now for a free introductory copy to Robert Chapman's International Forecaster. Experience the difference. Subscribe now online at the 3Ws.theinternationalforecaster.com. When you subscribe, you can email Robert Chapman directly to obtain tailored investment advice just for you. Don't wait. Get online and subscribe today. The 3Ws.theinternationalforecaster.com.
Hola amigos, it is I, Jose, again. When my sister Maria and I come to this country, we had no documentation. But thanks to my friend Chayo, he has started a new business called Chayo's Coyote and Document Services. So now I have a social security card, a birth certificate say I was born in Minnesota, and a driver's license from the state of Oklahoma. So if you too are in this country and need help with documentation, contact Chayo's Coyote and Document Services. Thank you.
Howdy folks, Buford T. Slaughter with the Slaughter School of Military Science. We are now enrolling for fall semester for 8 through 11-year-old children, boys and girls. Folks, we have a war against terrorism going on in this country. We have a war against illegal aliens. We have a war against drugs. And we have a war against high cholesterol, just to name a few. Uncle Sam needs your kids to continue this war. Send them to the Slaughter School of Military Science, and in 9 months you will have the most efficient killing machine this country has ever produced. I'm not going to lie to you. There will be pain. There will be suffering. But if your children are properly trained, they will come home alive. Give us a call at 1-800-YOU-KILL. 1-800-YOU-KILL. The Slaughter School of Military Science.
Hey, Freedomizers, have you started your food storage yet? Are you dehydrating your own organic fruits and vegetables? Proof Negative here is going to tell you to check out dehydrate2store.com, where Tammy is going to show you how to dehydrate your own fruits and vegetables so that you can have the best food storage possible. Why waste money on inferior products when you could do it yourself? Easy. Check out dehydrate2store.com. Ay, 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 la Chupacabra! ¿Por qué? Are you tired of losing your herd of goats to the Chupacabra? Are you worried about how you're going to eat because your goats were viciously ravaged? Call S&L Chupacabra Insurance today. S&L provides fast, speedy claims in the event of your goat farm being destroyed. Low rates, fast service, and professional attitude is what makes S&L your choice for Chupacabra Insurance. Call 855-CHUPA-NO today. 855-CHUPA-NO for a free rate quote. S&L Chupacabra Insurance, just in case the Chupacabra comes. Ay, 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 la Chupacabra!
Alright guys, just one more just because I haven't heard this one in a while, so hold on, I love it, hold on.
Howdy, folks. Buford T. Slaughter here. As part of my court-ordered agreement among my parole officer and my anger management coach, I'm required to do 40 hours of community service. That includes public service announcements. The U.S. Department of Agriculture needs you to go to sub-Saharan Africa as a penile sanitation inspector. After a 4-week intensive course